Hello everyone, it's Sue Ralph here with crafting tip 13 from me to you, and today we're going to be looking at distress inks and just to sort of show you a couple of the different things that distress inks can do. Now they are an ink that stay wetter longer than some of the other type of water-based inks, but these are very good for you to do sort of blending, and because they do stay a little bit wetter than the other inks, they blend very nicely together. And as you can see, I'm using one of these blending tools, and you start off working on your craft mat and then you can start bringing in some of the other colour. Okay, so I'm just going to very quickly show you. Tap it on the ink, bring it in, and you can see how nicely these inks blend together. And you can just keep adding as much or as little ink as you like until you get the desired effect that you want. I'm just going to go around just to bring up, this is wild honey I'm using at the moment, just to bring that up a little bit deeper. Then I'm going to go back in again with crushed olive, just through the middle. And then I'm just going to bring a little bit of stormy sky, just to blend that into the corners. And because blue and green mix slightly, blue, green and yellow, you get a slightly deeper green and then the blue. So that's one way of using your distress inks. Okay, so we're just going to move these away, and then another way that you can do on your craft mat, you can bring in your ink straight off the pad. Okay, put some ink down. I'm going to use two colours. Make sure you don't mix them on your craft mat. Just press them down and get yourself a little spray bottle and just literally keep spraying some water on until you can see it all beading up. And then just get yourself a tag and then just lay it on top, press it down, lift it up, and then you get a different type of look to your distressed inks. And you can just keep picking up the ink and then take yourself a heat tool. This is going to get a bit noisy. Just dry it off. And you will find that the tag will start to curl up, but don't worry because it'll curl up for so far and then it'll start flattening back out again. Just keep quickly doing that until all of the water dries. Once it's dried, you can go back in and add another layer. Okay, just pick up the colour that you want. Okay, I think I'll go for the slightly darker one up here now. And then you get different effects that you'd like. And you can do that 2 or 3 times. Just keep bringing in the heat tool, dry it off. And because the colour from these inks stay so sharp, you're not going to lose any of that colour that you've chosen. As I said, you just keep drying it with your heat tool. Okay. And then you can go back in and just cover any more of the little bits of white that you've left, or if you want a different colour, just keep on going. And then for the final time, dry it off once more. And then once that's all dry, you can then stamp straight on top of it just using one of your inks, and you get yourself a background there. And one more I'd just like to quickly show you is because these distress inks react with water, I'm just going to scrunch this tag up like this, and then I'm just going to open it back up, and then I'm just going to get one of my colours and just bring the ink over the tag, then bring in my little water mister again, and then because I'm putting water straight onto the tag, you should then see that the ink will start to move over the tag, and it sort of just spreads its way out. And what you can do with this one, Tim always uses an iron. I haven't got a craft iron, so I can't show you to dry it off. Or you could just let it finish spreading, and then again you can bring in your your heater, and just dry it off. And then again you've got another distress tag which you could, if you wanted to, go straight into and stamp on top, or as I'm going to show you now, I'm going to bring in another colour just to finish off the distressed look. These inks are brilliant for using sort of vintagey type style artwork that you want to do, and also if you wanted to sort of change colour on photographs, especially if you want to do scrapbooking and you've got small photos, you can bring that in, that's not a problem. And then you can just bring in your ink, and again, whoops, just go over it, off the mat first of all, bring it in, and you can be as light or as heavy as you want to with the inker. You can also use your ink brushes like I do as well. And there we go. You have a different style tag. Again, like I said, you know, if you can iron that out, that's great, but whatever you do, don't use your good iron that you iron your clothes with. Okay, that's another tip from me today. See you tomorrow. Bye.